still holding on to summer, but I know a lot of you are ready for your pumpkin spice. So if you want to see what we're cooking up in the kitchen today, then you're going to want to keep watching. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, like I said, I'm still holding on to summer. I am holding on for dear life, but the reality is fall is coming, and I know a lot of you are ready for some fall cooking and baking. So today I'm going to do my first fall baking. I'm going to be making a pumpkin poke cake. And I have never made this before, so I'm very curious about it. I am going to go ahead and bake the cake and do most of the stuff today, because I'm going to take this to work, because as you all know that hubby and I cannot eat sugar. He said he does want to take a bite of it when it's all done. So I'll do a small little taste test just to let you know what it tastes like, and I'll let you know what he thinks as well. But I'm going to bake the cake today and have everything ready, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to finish the video off by putting the topping on, because it says to put the topping on right before you're ready to serve it. So I figured I'll put the topping on it. We'll do a quick taste test, and then I'll take it off to work with me. And if you hear any noise in the background, hubby is cutting the grass. So I have talked enough. Let's turn the camera around, go over all the ingredients, and then we'll get started. Alrighty, so I have some sweetened condensed milk. I have some pumpkin. I have a spice cake mix, some of the Heath English toffee bits, 3 eggs, some caramel sauce, some vegetable spray, milk, butter, and some Cool Whip or whipped topping. And friends, that is all the ingredients we're going to be using today. Alrighty, so I have my oven pre-lit to 350, and now I'm just going to spray my pan really well so we don't have any stickage. Alrighty, I'm going to set that aside. Now I have 7 tablespoons of butter in here, and I'm going to put that in the microwave and melt it. So let's go and do that. Alrighty, so while that is melting, I cracked 3 eggs, and I have that in a little bowl, and we're just going to go ahead and whisk this together. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. Now I went ahead and took my cake mix and dumped it in here. So as soon as the butter's done, it'll be done in a few seconds, and then we're going to pour that over top. Alrighty, so I have my butter melted. I'm just going to make sure it's all melted. Now we're going to pour that over our cake mix, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up just to cool that butter down a little bit. And now we're going to add in our 3 scrambled eggs. Okay. And now we're going to add in our can of pumpkin. Oh, glad I didn't splash that on me. And friends, I will have the name of the author of this recipe listed right below, and I'll also have the recipe linked at the very end in the description box. Let's make sure we get all of that out. Oh, it's smelling good already. And now we're going to add 3/4 cup of milk. Just going to mix that real quick, and then we're going to use our blender for about 2 minutes and get this completely mixed. Alrighty, I wish you guys could smell this. Oh boy, does it smell delicious. Alrighty, now we're going to bring our pan right over here, and we're going to pour this right in our pan. It really does smell good. Ugh. Okay. I'm just going to smooth this out, make it even, and we're going to put it in the oven. Like I said, I have it on 350. We're going to bake it for about 20-25 minutes. We'll check it with a toothpick about the 20-minute mark and see if we need to go longer. So let's go ahead and get it in the oven. Okay, so it's in the oven. It's going to go for about 20 minutes. I'll check it at that point, and if I need to put it in for an extra 5, I will. Then we're going to take it out, and once we get it out, we're going to have to let it cool for about 15 minutes before I can move on to the next step. So for me, it'll be about a half an hour. For you, it's up next. Alrighty, friends. I tested it at the 20-minute mark, and it was not done, so I put it back in for an extra 5, and it is now done. So we're going to have to let this cool for about 15 minutes before we can move on to the next step. So I will see you shortly. All right, my friends, so it's been about 20 minutes. It's still a little bit warm, but it said to leave it cool for about 15 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead and poke some holes in the cake because we're going to pour our sweetened condensed milk over it. So I'm just going to do... It said not to go all the way to the bottom because you don't want it to leak out the bottom. You want it to be like through the cake. So I'm going halfway through. Not sure why it's sticking. It was done. I poked it. Alrighty, and now we're going to go ahead and pour our condensed milk over top. Thank you, hon. Hubby saw I was struggling there. I want to make sure it gets in the holes first. Okay. And we're just going to go back and forth, and thinking I should have made a bigger hole. Yeah. Let me open this up a little bit more. Alrighty. I was going to take this off, but I was afraid it would be like coming out way too fast, but obviously that's not the case. So we're just covering the cake. I can tell you after I licked the handle a little bit, it's really good. But I'm curious to see the overall, because there's still a lot more that goes on this cake. Alrighty, let's get this cake covered. We want it to soak in. But like I said, it's already good, so yum. Now, we're going to have to put this in the fridge. It says for at least an hour and a half, but it's better to have it overnight because you want the cake to soak this up. So, like I said, I'm taking this to work. So I'm going to put this in the fridge, let it sit all day and overnight, and then I'm going to finish it off and top it in the morning, and we'll do a taste test. So for me, it'll be the next day, but for you, it's up next. All right, my friends, it is the next morning, and here is my cake. I do have my cake like pulled away from the sides a little bit, so I do have a lot on the side there, but that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and finish it off and then do our taste test. So let's go. Alrighty, so I have my Cool Whip that's thawed, and we're just going to put that on top of our cake, just like you're frosting a cake. I can tell you one thing, this thing smells, it's definitely going to be a sweet cake, but oh my goodness, y'all, the smell of this thing. Whoa, whoa. That almost went in the cake. Oh my goodness, y'all. I don't even know what to say. Just take this to the edge. There we go. I love doing little peeks. Alrighty, now we're going to take our caramel sauce and we're going to just drizzle a little bit here on the cake. There we go. There we go. Well, a little too much there, huh? Probably should have put it in a different kind of container to drizzle it, huh? And I hit the, oh my Lord. Oh, you know what? Let's swirl it. Why not? Oh, look at that. Yeah, let's swirl it. Since I had some clumps in there, I'm going to swirl it. There we go. Why not? Definitely don't recommend doing it this way because it doesn't come out as nice. Probably should get, I think the recipe calls for that Ghirardelli. I think it's called Ghirardelli or something like that. It's in the squeeze bottle, and that's probably your best option. I was going the cheap route. This was half of the price. Now we're going to go ahead and top it off with our Heath pieces, or whatever you call these. Is it Heath? Yeah, Heath. Just like that. Oh, that looks delicious, doesn't it? Oh my. Just want to get everything covered. Oh my goodness. I wish you guys could smell this. Oh. And friends, there it is. I'm going to put it back in the fridge just to set up a little bit more, and then we're going to cut a piece and do a taste test. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and cut a piece of this right now. See if it's hard to get out. Oh no. Don't think I went through. There we go. Oh man, that looks so good. Alrighty, let's do a taste test. All right, my friends, so here it is. As always, pictures will be at the end. I'm gonna give it a little taste test. My husband wanted to try it too. So I'll let you know at the bottom, on the bottom of the screen, what he thinks of it. So I'm just going to take a small piece because there is a lot of sugar in here. Oh my gosh. I'm not a sweet eater, but I'm telling you right now, probably one of the best cakes I've ever tasted. Oh my goodness, is this delicious. Holy moly. Friends, if anything else, whatever you make this. I promise you, holy moly, I want to eat the whole slice. And I can't because, see that thing? It's going to be going crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I don't even know what to say. It is that good. It is that good. So friends, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that little subscribe button as it does greatly help me out. Also, please check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active on all those social media sites as well. So friends, thanks so much. Catch up with you next time. Bye.